I really feel like if you are a teacher, it's because you have a heart that really wants to nurture and help kids. Distant learning, it still was a separation. I still miss my students. I'm fortunate to work in a school district where I can challenge my students, I can do these projects and have the support that I need.
And I've been helping to coach and co-teach with Jackie Jenks, first grade. So when we first said, hey, what do you think about a project? Let us know if you might want to do this. And at first she was like, well, I'm just getting my kids signed in and I don't really know. We have meetings, but I don't know if it's something they can do and they're first graders and what's going on. But then she kind of sat on it and she emailed me and she's like, I think I might want to actually do this. And I was like, that's great. I'm on board with whatever you want to do.
Reading the news about how, all the assisted livings and nursing homes have been shut down. Nobody can come in, nobody can visit. I reached out to the director. She did the presentation to the students on a Zoom meet, and she said, COVID-19 has changed the lives of my residents. They can't even sit side by side to eat a meal anymore. It's hard on the residents. So my problem is, how could I cheer them up? How can I make their lives better?
Bye-bye, Mrs. Fleischman.
Bye.
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 Okay. Bye-bye, Mrs. Fleischman. All right, boys and girls, please stay with Mrs.
I chose this project because I thought we could make a connection to what's happening with ourselves at home, being quarantined. Can you imagine being away, from your families? How would you feel, and how can we make their life better?
Hi, I'm going to talk about what makes my family happy. My dad said his kids, Hannah and penguins.
I interviewed my sister Kirsten. She said what makes her happy, our family, her friends, and painting.
Mom, being with my family and sunny days. My baby brother said drawing. These are the people that I interviewed today. Bye.
They interviewed their families, what makes you feel good, what makes you happy. They brought back that to our team meetings. We created the jam boards, and so they looked for common themes. Then we did graphing, which aligned perfectly with all the things on my report card, by the way. Thank you, Doris Corda. They presented then interview questions to the residents.
What is your favorite part of the day?
I like to get up in the morning, watch the birds when they're out there feeding.
How do you keep in touch with your family?
Through phone calls and letters and window visitation.
Where were you born?
I was born in Detroit, Michigan.
Wow.
They had insightful, good questions to get to know the residents, so they weren't just researching, but I feel like they were building a camaraderie. They were building a relationship with their questions. And so then we asked the students individually to look at all our data and make a flip grid of what you think our best solution would be. The day of our presentation, we all were there. It was a live Zoom, all the kids were there. And then we showed them the presentations.
We are working on the problem at the villa.
That problem is the residents at the villa are not allowed to have visitors.
We were able to research and ask questions to our family and the residents. I found out about the residents that they like to read, they like to walk, and they like puzzles.
If we send that cards, it would make them feel special and happy.
We can also send them care packages with games.
And I came up with and figured out that we could use pen pals, cards, or video chats.
This is the challenge. You have got to set up a situation and guide your students, but don't give them the answers. Even though in my mind, I wanted the outcome to be at least we'll write letters and send cards. it turned out to be even more than that, and the students came up with it on their own.
I have noticed the engagement is dramatically increasing. The students are more bought into all of this. Now it's meaningful, not just because the project we're working on actually matters in this world, but also because my teacher cares about me, and we're having something that's all connected again like it was in the physical classroom.
Some of those kids had such a deep insight for 6 and 7, like such a mature insight for 6 and 7-year-olds, like realizing the difficulty in working in a group when others don't like buy into your idea, and realizing that many minds working together create the best solutions.
Hello, I really like this project. Our team worked well together. Teamwork was challenging because it was hard on the computer because so many people were talking at once.
We had to agree on a lot of things because we all had different ideas. But having us all work together helped us solve the problem.
I learned that I like helping others.
We don't know what the future holds at all, but I know that the foundation we've created has definitely changed the way we have considered the way we're going to provide instruction next year. And I think all of us are now looking at the actual content that we've been delivering and clarifying to ourselves, what do we actually want? What are we actually trying to achieve? How can we reinvent ourselves? And that's what we had to do anyway. But now we've learned so much more about ourselves and our students. Why go back to what we were doing before when we can do it better now?
My students and I meet every single day with a purpose. They're thinking outside of their world, outside of their classroom, outside of their homes, which is their classroom right now, feeling compassion for people that are in a situation that, maybe we can help. Just that alone makes it all worthwhile.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.